Warriors news. Seth Curry reflects on first game after 3-month absence. Seth Curry made his return against the Utah Jazz after missing 40 games due to sciatica and talked about the long rehab journey back, just about the only good thing to come of the Golden State Warriors' 1-6 loss to the tanking Utah Jazz was the fact that Seth Curry was able to play in his first game back since early December. Curry, the younger sharpshooting brother of Dubs star Stephen Curry, returned after missing the past 40 games due to a sciatic nerve injury. He finished with 13 points on 2 of 3 from beyond the arc in a limited 12 minutes of action, picking up where he left off by hitting a trademark three-pointer on the very first possession after he subbed in. "It felt great," Curry smiled as he talked about his return to court after a long rehab period. "Helps when they give you a wide-open shot when you get in there. Been working hard the past however many months to try and get back, even if I wouldn't make it back at all. But it's good to get my feet wet and try to contribute any way I can." Though Curry signed with the Warriors in the pre-season, it was with the understanding that the Warriors would cut and then re-sign him once the season got going, so the team could dodge the second apron. Thus Curry was forced to wait and watch for his chance to join his brother on the Dubs. The Warriors eventually signed him to the roster in late November, but things quickly spiraled for Curry's season when his sciatic nerve issue flared up after his first 2 appearances with the Dubs. Seth Curry's difficult road to recovery, instead of hooping in the same jersey as his brother and contributing to a system suited to his specific talents, Curry was stuck at home, barely able to move at all. Curry recounted, "There was about a month there where I really couldn't move. I was just laying at home. Once the pain went away, I was able to rehab and try to get all my movement back. But it's been tough. Kind of got a taste of Al a few months ago, and then once again, having to watch." Curry expressed the pain of having to watch from the sidelines, especially knowing the Warriors could use his talents with all the injuries they suffered. But once that month of immobility passed, it took Curry up until the All-Star break to feel confident enough physically to convince himself he would make a return this season. "Over the All-Star break, I kind of made a jump," Curry said. "Just continued to work on rehab, made the jump, and came back and played some live action. Feel like that's when I knew I'd be able to get back eventually. Based on how his shot looked, it feels as though he never left." Curry's shooting in his first game looked so evergreen that Jazz guard Elijah Harkless had to ask Curry how he could re-find his rhythm so quickly after not playing for so long. And for Curry, it's a skill he developed to keep his place in the league. "I've had a knack for coming in with no rhythm and being able to contribute. It's something that helped me stick in the league and get a chance. It's still working for me." Seth Curry's impact on the Warriors moving forward. With Curry back in the fold, the Warriors gain a shooter and a healthy body at just the right time. With Moses Moody and Will Richard still out with their respective injuries, and his brother Stephen Curry still rehabbing his runner's knee, the Warriors will need Curry's shooting. "He can light it up in a hurry," Kerr said after the Jazz loss. "Great scoring threat, one of the best shooters in the league. It was really nice to have him back." Curry doesn't know if he'll be able to suit up for the back end of this back-to-back. The Warriors tend to stay conservative in those kinds of situations, with players returning from injury, but Curry said that he feels good after his first game back. For him, his next step will be to build on the positives of this game. "Made it through," Curry said. "I was a little nervous, and obviously with a backfish, you don't know you're going to get used to that pace and that contact. But I feel good. Just got to recover and keep building."